Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be doing a review of the book, How the Secret Changed My Life. Real people, real stories. Alright, so before I go into the review, I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory, because I actually have a little bit of a story to tell you about this book. So if you don't know and if you've never heard of this book is based on the original secret book, The Secret. This is the original book, The Secret, and this book is stories based off of people who have read the original and they've had success stories. So I read this book in 2010, and if you want to see the full story, the full YouTube video where I talk about exactly how I found this book and how it actually changed my life to the point where, I changed my life around and I'm here speaking to you right now. You can check out that video. It will pop up on the screen. You can click on that in the description or on the screen after this video. So I had created that video doing a sort of like a review on the original secret book and telling my story of how I found this, how it changed my life, how I was depressed, and how I changed it around. And I just created that video just to share. And the people at the Secret, like the marketing team at the Secret, they had emailed me saying that they saw the video and that they'd like to send me a copy of this book, the new book that Rhonda was coming out with. And I actually didn't know that Rhonda was coming out with a new book. So I had messaged them back, and if you want to see this story of me receiving this, because there's another story, because Rhonda Byrne actually signed and addressed this book and mailed it directly to me. And if you want to watch that video, that will pop up on the screen, and it will also be in the description below. So basically one thing leads to another, and I've received this book from Rhonda, and you can see my initial reaction. It was pretty priceless and emotional, to say the least. Alright, so let's get into the review of this book. So, like I just mentioned, this book is based off of people who have read the original Secret, and they read The Secret, and it changed their life some way, whether it be with money, health, relationships. It changed their life some way, and they wrote into the Secret team, the marketing team, telling their stories, and this book has a bunch of those stories in it. So, first thing is, if you have never read The Secret and you don't know what it is, you haven't watched the movie, I wouldn't recommend reading this first. It won't be, in my opinion, it won't be as meaningful. I would suggest to read The Secret first and or watch the movie, the DVD, I think it's on Netflix, and get a feel for it first, know what The Secret is, know what it's about, actually try and use it in your life after you've read it, because that's what I did, and then go and read this book. I think the flow will be a lot better, and it will be a much more enjoyable experience if you do it that way. Now, if you've already read The Secret, then yeah, go ahead, dive into this one. Now, it's really cool because it's an easy read, and there's stories, like mini stories, real stories of how The Secret changed people's lives, and it's pretty amazing what has happened with some people. It makes you really think about, your own life and what's really possible. So, I read this book in a certain way. I actually did not sit down and try and finish it all at once or read for hours. That wasn't the way I wanted to use this book. So because this book has little snippet stories, short little stories, I wanted those to be like inspiration for myself for the day or when I'm ending the night. So what I would do is in the morning, usually in the morning, sometimes at night, I would read 2 or 3 stories. Sometimes it depends on how much time I had. I would read 2 or 3 snippet stories of people, real people, and then that would set me up for the day. So I'd read them, I'd get like excited and think about, what I've learned in The Secret and apply it to the rest of my day. They were like little treats for me. I didn't want to read all of it at once because I wanted it to last. So that's why I would do them in little segments, 2 to 3 stories a day. Obviously, you can do it however you want, but I wanted to use this as a tool to set me up for the day with positivity and just being excited for, the rest of the day. So that's how I would recommend people to read it, to get a really cool experience and to just like keep it going throughout the weeks. So I highly recommend reading this book after reading the original Secret book, and I love this book. I think it is really cool how, real people, their real stories, people have written in with, real life experiences. And I loved it so much, I bought copies for my mom and my sister, and they have both read it, and they really liked it too. Alright guys, well that is it for this book review. If you are interested in getting any of these books, I will have some Amazon links down in the description below. Alright guys, let me know if you have read either of these books, both of these books. What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments section below. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Back from the dead.